Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM, episode 125. Okay, so first up we have basically built out our new mineral sludge processing facility, although there was a tiny bit that was effectively missed. So I'm just going to see if I can rearrange where the Roboport is located. Yes, none of them are doing anything, so let's just pick that up and move it, say to about here. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. And in addition to that, I think we might just want to slap the design down once again. Which hopefully we'll print out the bits that we're missing. These seem to be something of a waste. What's happened here? Construction 307 of 356. I might just try and force this guy to recalculate again. That's not... Oh, I know what he's done. He hasn't counted anything out here, and he's added in something that's completely useless. Maybe I didn't move it far enough. Now that should be far enough. So, if we try and place this guy once again. For some reason, it doesn't appear to have picked up the tiles along there. I may have to actually place a little bit of landfill directly myself. Just so that we can finish this operation off. This is what seems to be necessary. There we go. Maybe I should jump on here and grab these items as well. By jump, of course, I mean just pick up all of those, turn on my bots. I don't need that fish. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need the fish. Who would know? Anyway, once again with this guy. There, that's what we're after. We don't need our guys on. So I had to spend a little bit of time going backwards and forwards with the requirements to fill out the station, because there are still a few things that we're not actually building. I'm going to force that to recalculate. And once again, we've picked up something that we really don't need, so let's get rid of it. Do this again. I don't actually think you did that again. It's not the intention to get sidetracked here. One other thing that I had to do, let's just turn that off because it's getting a little bit annoying, was, believe it or not, we actually have so much plastic that we filled this up completely. So I've added another warehouse to the plastic. Really, we need to do the same as we're doing here to resin so that we can get our red operating to the sort of level that it should be. According to that, we are missing... it's correct. We are actually missing a one of these guys, and I'm missing the iron to do anything about it. So I'm going to have to run back to base and sort that out. In the meantime, I don't see any reason to be worrying about this stuff. And actually, I think it's probably time to disable the stop. Actually, we have a bit of stuff in there. So it would probably pay to put in a request to stop, and again, I need iron. Put in a request to stop and recycle those quantities. As you'd expect, power is well in hand, hardly tapping our steam at all. We don't actually need to. We could do this entirely on nuclear at the moment, but the solar just kicks in for however much it has, and then the rest is balanced amongst the other sources. That's just how it works. Finally getting a bit of iron through. The iron being this coppery coloured stuff. We may well need to be building additional stores of stuff for the iron. It seems to be constantly, especially with the fact that I put this guy in here. That really hammered both the steel and the copper in a fairly chronic way, but never mind. So the objective for today is largely to start building these bits and really look to we'll finish this off and add a few more trains, but yeah, start building this bit and really look to getting to a point where we can actually set up a make everything factory and well, start making everything, to be quite honest, to be quite blunt, and then push our expansion so that we can start making modules and all the other good stuff that comes with it all. Circuits to scale, everything else. Which also means... oh, let's get this requester chest, requester station in while I think about it. That one's causing me trouble. I can't determine just what my distance should be. I might be too far away. Oops. Let's have a look at one of these. Yeah, it looks like I'm far too far away. In fact, what I should do is make a quick copy of this, a proper blueprint. This can be outpost rubbish. I don't need anything else. That would be it. Create blueprint. Now, let's just pull all that up and get our outpost rubbish. Balance all that together. Turn our guys on. And we should have everything set up because that's a function now. We need some power. That should have... No, it hasn't, because I've actually got a fix in the 1.0 version which fixes this, but I'm not on the 1.0 version because we're still on 18, which is a problem. So I'm going to have to do that. And does that fix it? No, it doesn't actually. That's actually slightly annoying. Maybe I need to downgrade my fix into a 0.18 version as well. Trains on the way is less than P. Then we want this one, that one. And Alt. E1. Recycle train, why are you not coming? That's because you're stuck thinking you need to go to that one. Okay, let's do that. Still waiting. Oh, we still have this in here. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Let's just see if it sorts itself out. No, it has not. That has fixed that situation. There we go. A bit of a mess. Nonetheless, it's finally coming. So, yes, you need to be on the 1.0 version. I really want Trainwreck to sort out Seablock fast so that we can get onto the 1.0 version where we don't have that specific issue. How much of this stuff is there? It actually is not that much. What I will do is, as soon as this has cleared, I'll rip all this up, because we don't really need it here. I don't want that either. We just want a sludge load, and let's change the name of this. Fluid equals mineral sludge load. There you go. Now, what is stopping this from working? We have no charcoal and we have no oxygen. That's what's stopping it from working. And this has a mud feed that goes nowhere. We'll probably want this mud feed somewhere in the not too distant future. So, may as well store it for now. And let's have a quick look at our situation with O2. Very low. Hopefully that's resolving itself. Hydrogen, on the other hand, there's a heap of now. That would suggest then that the O2 train is actually out. And filling up down here. We may not be producing enough oxygen now, which could be another issue. You've got 15k charcoal. What are you saying? You want more oxygen? Oxygen in. That's this one. Why? What's this one called? Oxygen in O1. You don't actually have your priority recorded. Okay, so the oxygen is there. So that will now order oxygen. And this one should be ordering charcoal, if I can remember exactly where it is. I think it's in here. Yes, it is. So those, yes, there's oxygen in O1, and charcoal is also a problem. That's kind of annoying because it didn't set that up correctly. Okay, I'm gonna have to rip you out, put a new one in. Trains on the way is less than Q. Charcoal. Charcoal, it's under here. Charcoal, that's much better. And this should no longer have, oh, it does still have that. Alright, I'm going to have to do another TSM reset. And that's gotten rid of the incorrect name. So yeah, maybe I need to, well, I shouldn't need to, I'm just, this issue that I've got here is fixed in my latest release, but my latest release I set to version 1. There's no particular reason to, other than I just assume that people who are new to the game probably want to run a version 1 version rather than a 0.18, but I could always create a 0.18 version of the version that doesn't have that issue. Now, you are not required here anymore. How come I didn't pick up a whole lot of bots? Oh, and you're empty, so you're not really required anymore. Bother. Is that in the correct spot? It probably is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is in the correct spot. It's supposed to take a couple along here. So once we get some oxygen, we will actually have a second, and some carbon, we will actually have a second supply there. Are you full? You actually are full. But that's the other side of this problem. We have to get rid of that. And then probably tell you to do that. There we go. Slightly unfortunate. How's this going? That's a lot of landfill. Otherwise quite good. How is power doing? Still wonderfully well. Okay. I think as a minimum I'm going to set up another mineral sludge train. And I'm also going to set up another supply station here with the exact same purpose, so there'll actually be 2 lanes of it. I was hoping to be able to... Why? Oh, you are moving. Okay. What I'll do is I'll wait till the train's here, then I will take a blueprint of it. There should be a train here any moment, since one's coming. There we go. I need the trains. I don't need the train fuel. I don't need the entities, just the trains. And this will be a train for mineral sludge. Mineral sludge train. Create blueprint, and we will put this into our book. Not that our book's particularly well organized, but we will put it there anyway. So, what I'm going to need to do then is to run back over here, create a supply station, and hopefully, what are they going to do? They're going to steal some of my landfill. Oh, fine, whatever. Hopefully they'll give me enough engines so that I can craft 1, 2, and hopefully they'll give me some engines and I'll be able to craft the rest of this. I am waiting on engines. There we go. That's all I needed. I can craft the other one. And at this point, I'm not so concerned about all this other stuff they're trying to throw on board me. I just want to take this up to the fuel area, which now should be a lot more good fuel and a lot less of the not so good fuel. Why is it not train ghost? What do you think these are, dude? Those are rails. Oh, it's a fluid wagon. And now, of course, we don't have sufficient. Well, it's not going to be going anywhere until we do get sufficient. I think it was just steel, was it? No, it was steel, probably plus iron. Yeah. So, we have a reasonable quantity of material. We also have a whole bunch of stations. We don't need that one or that one. We actually don't even need to remove them, but that's alright. Oh, I wanted to jump on board you. Right, let's go there. I'm sort of having second thoughts as to whether this was a good idea. Right. So, what I want to do is copy that to there. And I want to mark out 1, 2, 3, 4. If I place one of these guys just here, that should be fine for one train length. And then 1, 2, 3. 4. So that in this way I should be able to fit a total of 6 trains here. Although we only have 4 at this point, we can actually fit 6 mineral sludge trains there. So, where are we at with the O2? Interesting. We now have some being delivered. So what about the carbon? We have some carbon in there. We have O2. We are getting action. Limited action, but action nonetheless. I probably need a primer to get the sulfuric acid happening as well. I keep forgetting that. Okay, where exactly am I? I am up here. I know somewhere along here there's a whole bunch of sulfuric acid. So we shouldn't have too much trouble. Oh, getting the primer that we want. Are these them? Yes, they are. In fact, this is kind of scary because it's suggesting... Mind you, we are emptying this one, so it's not so bad. 200 should be enough of a primer to get started. Oh, this is a problem. Why are we... I never changed you to the correct timed order, did I? So you can actually take 2, 4, 6, 8, 16,000, but you're being ordered when you're greater than 8,000. Let's change that to 16,000. But for now, you may as well go to supply. And my tracks are getting quite busy, so we need to be a little bit careful. Okay, actually, this is producing something. Maybe I didn't need that primer after all, but I'll add it anyway. We probably need to inject some, use this to inject some purified water. Now we're producing some sulfuric acid, and that should be translating or not, because we don't actually have any filters here. I forget how many filters I typically put in. Are they in there? The filters. No, what about in there? Yes, 5, 10, 15, 20. These things are just not captured by blueprints. Maybe 15 will do. In which case, 1, 2. We still built all of this a lot faster than we have previously, so that's a good start. 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Probably going to run out of iron again before these are all done. One, 2, 3. There are a few more. I need to do something better with the landfill that we have in here as well. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Might as well start building. Watch out for the train. Grab some iron. Okay, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. One, two, three, four. Right. Oh, that's not what I had in mind. I think that's 15. We'll soon find out. Obviously, I got it slightly wrong. Hopefully it's good enough. Are you set? No, you're not. Okay, so you should be set. Oh, wait a sec. Okay. Yeah, let's just rip you out. And do a trains on the way less than P. Then we want to call the sludge train, mineral sludge, empty train. We do actually have a P and we've got a train coming, so that's all worked. Very good. This line here shouldn't exist. That's excessive. Now hopefully this means that our copper supply will be a lot better than it has been. And I haven't even done any of what I intended to do this episode yet. What I actually intended to do, I'm going to turn off my robots, was to come up to the top of the map and see about setting up some basics in terms of this area. And in actual fact, whoa, I am having a second thoughts on whether it was a good idea to slap down all of this originally. Which one do I want to do first? I think I want to do the iron one first, just because it's iron. So I want to come over here and I want to, I guess I basically just want to start off with removing all of that we carefully laid down. And I am going to build, whoops, where am I? Yeah, good. I'm going to build just the outpost station. That we used before. Hopefully it's still here. That's it. Why is that not building? There we go. With the one difference that I'm going to extend up enough so that placing this guy down. Oh, I can't see. Would lead to covering the entirety. Let's turn on our network. It covers at least up to there. That's the intention. What's all this? Who knows? And I don't need any of this, thanks. Or whatever this is. We just don't need it. Let's come back down here. I could actually be slightly closer, but where we are will suffice. Now, I want this unit. Oh, we need that as well. And we need a rail chain there as well. I want to slap this unit down everywhere, then slap the other ones down. That's basically what I want to do. So let's get a blueprint. And we need tiles. We don't care about train stop names. We definitely don't need that. This will be the outpost station. Create blueprint. The proper outpost station. And it needs bots that I seem to have thrown away. It also needs this sort of territory. So let's find the territory. Landfill, there we go. I don't want my bots doing this. I might even tell the bot, the train, to come and pick me up. Just come here and pick me up, thanks. I mean, I guess we can always just grab some more construction bots. It seems like a bit of a waste. I should have picked up the other ones, but whatever. How are we doing? There it is. Okay, take me home. Unless that one refreshes, which is unlikely, we should have time to get some bots. I think they're up. something else that's not currently on, I guess 150 will do. Yes, it will build some more now. I am happy with that concept. Oh, what is it building? Is it building logistic bots at the moment? No, it's building construction bots. It is construction bot tool. Okay. Why are you not building anything? Because you can't get basic electronic components, which you can't get because I made this copper coil. Okay, so you need to be copper coil. Which was, where was it? Here? No. Skipped the one that it was. Okay. When we finally get some copper coil back, you'll be the first to be able to make some. Okay. First up, you've still got 103,000 in there, so that's pretty good. Take me to this location again. Now stay here. And let's go. Oh, it's using my trash. Oh, well, fair enough. That's it. So how about we go? Those weren't my bots. No, that's good. We need to refresh that if we don't want to wait. I can get out. So we'll get that one built up. How are we doing for time? We could have a slightly shorter episode. It might make some sense. How's our nuclear going? Nuclear is doing just wonderfully. In fact, we're going to have trouble having these guys actually unload soon. We're just using 55 megawatts out of it. This is just slowly picking up again. So the nuclear is slowly dying back off. We clearly don't need to worry about well, like I don't need to trap the steam and reprocess it so that we save on our resources here. We're doing enough to not need to do that anymore. What I might do though is turn off priority here. This doesn't need to be priority. It's at Marcus Stern. Okay, Marcus Stern under priorities. Marcus Stern. It's interesting as well. Coalfoot. We have a few things that are not defined. Oh, that's right. My ping. I've also improved in number 1, and I want to use the one that I've got in Factorio version 1. Marcus Stern. I'm going to set your priority back to 50. There's no need for you to take preference over everybody else. Wow, that's a lot of landfill, but there are times when you need to be getting rid of all that landfill, so that's good. I mean, really all I want to do now is perhaps... Do I have more of these? I do. But if I'm going to set up another one, I need to get another one of these guys. Roboport. And that means a whole lot of advanced circuits. How are you doing? 10. Okay, that's going to take quite a while. Not really much we can do about it. Oh, we're finally getting coils out here though. So that's a good start. That probably means that our Roboport brains, or whatever they were, are now finally getting built. Yep, we're getting a few. A few red circuits. How's this doing? 5.1k. Wow. So we're awash with plastic now. If only the resin could keep up. This one here is the one that seems to be lacking. What seems to be the problem? You've got tons of boards. They're just resin. Not sure. Even the trees in there are building up. Why are you guys not actually... Oh, this still hasn't come through hard and fast enough just yet. It's starting to look slightly better. I guess up here it's running more or less flat out. Kind of. About as flat out as it can go. And you are just waiting on all sorts of resources. Yeah, well, the base needs to build itself, but it needs some time to do it. So I guess we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining me, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.